Are we aware that the fabric we choose to wear closest to our skin is imbued with more than just thread? It carries whispers of how we feel about ourselves, how we wish to connect with our partners, and the silent language of intimacy. Lingerie, often perceived as merely decorative, holds a profound connection to our emotional landscape and the delicate architecture of marital bonding. Welcome back to Intimacy Reimagined, the series where we explore the often unseen yet deeply significant elements that shape the intimacy and connection within our marriages. I am Oluwagbemsola Juliana Akinlade-Ogaji, a public health practitioner and an entrepreneur, the heart behind Debzane Concepts, a platform that is dedicated to fostering holistic well-being in relationships and more. Today, we embark on a fascinating exploration into the emotional psychology that underpins the seemingly simple act of choosing and wearing lingeries. You know, a lot of women do not wear lingeries. They feel it's for those kind of women, like we said in the last episode. Have you seen that episode? And today, for this episode, our title is The Emotional Psychology Behind Lingerie and Marital Bonding. Well, we are going to go deeper beyond the surface of lace and silk to understand how these intimate garments can subtly yet powerfully influence our self-perception, our interactions, and the very fabric of our marital connection. It is important for us to understand the emotional currents beneath the surface that can truly transform how we nurture our intimacy in marriage. So today, number one is that lingerie as a mirror to self-perception. It's our first untold secret. Remember that we are diving into 7 different untold secrets in forms of different episodes. This particular episode is one of them, and so we're going to be saying it. It delves into the intricate relationship a woman cultivates with her own image and self-worth. Extensive research in psychology highlights the powerful link between clothing and self-perception. What we wear is not just a covering. It's a form of self-expression. And it can significantly impact our internal dialogue. When a woman consciously chooses a lingerie that resonates with her, whether it's something that makes her feel powerful, or sensual, or comfortable, or simply just beautiful, it sends some messages to our subconscious, and some direct messages to our subconscious. This carefully choosing on the garment can act as a silent affirmation, boosting feelings of control, attractiveness, and overall emotional well-being. This internal upliftment is confined to our own experience. Definitely, it will now radiate outwards. It will influence our demeanor. It will influence our confidence in interactions, even with our spouse. And ultimately, the kind of energy she's going to give to the husband, or to the husband, to the children, to the home generally, is going to be amazing. It's about cultivating a positive internal landscape that naturally enhances our external connections. Remember, we're talking about the psychology of lingerie. Number 2, the language of anticipation and vulnerability. That is our secret number 2. Lingerie, the kind of delicate dance of anticipation and vulnerability. When a woman intentionally chooses to wear something special underneath, is often an unspoken offering of herself, both physically and emotionally. In the last episode, we talked about her sacrificing herself. Is an act of extending trust to her partner, allowing herself to be seen in a more intimate light. This act of vulnerability is a cornerstone of building deeper emotional closeness. It communicates a willingness to be open and present, fostering a sense of safety and intimacy. It's a silent declaration that says, I feel secure enough in our bond to share this more intimate part of myself with you. A woman is very close. We are so enclosed. So when you want to share it, it makes it's from the vulnerability that you share from. And this reciprocal acts of offering and receiving vulnerability, it does strengthens the emotional architecture of a marriage. It creates a space for deeper connection and understanding. Your husband will feel more relaxed. You yourself, you'll feel more relaxed. Everything you can say, you can have conversations about a lot of things when you are vulnerable. Women, please, let us learn to be vulnerable in our marriages. Let's learn to speak out, especially with our clothes. Number 3, breaking the routine. Our third secret, untold secret, is breaking the routine. We are going to be looking at the subtle yet powerful way that our lingerie can inject intentionality into the often predictable rhythms of a long-time relationship. Over the time, even the most connected and loving couples, partnerships, they can just fall into some comfortable routines here and there, and sometimes it dwindles the spark of the romance. Routine can actually make your spark to diminish. But you see, the deliberate choice to now wear lingeries, it becomes a non-verbal cue. It signals conscious effort to prioritize intimacy and connection. It communicates this saying that I'm actually actively choosing to nurture this aspect of our relationship. I still desire you, and I want to create special moments with you together. When you do something outside your routine, it makes your partner to feel more desired. You see, this intentional act, it just demonstrates the ongoing emotional investment that transcends mere physical attraction. It's going to remind each of the partners of the value they place on their intimate bond. That is very important. Number 4, Meeting the husband's emotional needs. Remember I said our husbands also have their emotional needs and it has to be met. Yeah. The power of visual connection and reassurance. A wife's choice of lingerie can seriously impact her husband's emotional landscape. Many men, visual appreciation is directly linked to feeling desired, feeling valued, and their masculine within the relationship. Don't forget that we are the ones established that that is the way they are wired by God. Seeing when a man sees his wife make some conscious efforts to present herself in a way that is both pleasing to herself and potentially alluring to him, it can be a powerful affirmation. And this visual cue will serve as a potent reassurance of a continued attraction and desire, effectively lowering emotional bridges or walls or whatever that's built up, and it will also foster a deeper sense of connection and gratitude. It is a tangible expression that says, I see you, I appreciate you, and I still find you desirable. Isn't that lovely? This is a positive reinforcement and it strengthens the emotional bond as well as it cultivates a deeper sense of mutual affection. Let's not forget that. Number 5, the rituals of connection. Our untold secret number 5. There is an often overlooked rituals that surrounds everything lingerie, and it can weave threads of intimacy into the fabric of daily life. These aren't necessarily the big, those big gestures, but they are in the very small, minute, intentional moments of connection, helping with delicate fastenings. Something as simple as helping your wife to hook up her bra. Simple as helping her pick underwears that she wears. This simple act can foster your physical closeness and a sense of care. Of course, the woman is going to feel happy. My husband still cares about me, even knows where I keep. Some husbands don't know which drawer their wife's underwear is. Are you guilty? Please change. Change. That's on a lighter note. Sharing opinions during selection. Hey honey, do you want this or do you want that, And engaging in the process of choosing these lingeries together, it can open up more conversations about the desires and the preferences. If we don't speak about it, how do we want to know? You might have some preferences. Your husband might have some preferences. How do you get to know your husband's preferences when it comes to lingerie when you have not even spoken about it? It is very important that we spark up these conversations in our relationships. Also, something as simple as offering sincere compliments. Verbal affirmations about how she looks and feels in her lingerie. It also reinforces our strengths and confidence. and it will strengthen your emotional bond as well. Another act that can make sense in that manner is when you thoughtfully help her to care for her lingerie. A husband's gentle handling of her delicate garments can be a subtle yet powerful expression of respect and tenderness. Little minor interactions create opportunities for laughter, shared vulnerability, and a deeper sense of trust and intimacy. When you pick your women's underwear, it does something different. It connects more deeply. And you can in turn also pick for your men. Help them lay out what they want to wear, their underwears, care for their underwears as well. It's part number 6. Lingerie and emotional healing. We're going to be exploring the potential role of lingerie in a woman's journey of emotional healing and reconnection. You know that women go through a lot of stages in life, and these significant changes, life events, they can impact our body image. They can even impact our self-esteem. Things like childbirth, periods of intense stress, menopause, approaching menopause, dealing with menopause, even experiences of trauma. In these sensitive times, the choice of a comfortable and beautiful lingerie can be an act of self-care and self-esteem. We talked about men investing in their women's underwear. So just cast back and feel. After all of this, a woman has gone through all this kind of events, life events. The husband just go shop some lingerie, some underwears, fresh, new, according to our colors, and just come bring it and gift to her. Do you know what that is going to do to that woman? It's going to make her feel more accepted, more loved. The husband's empathetic and supportive response to his wife's journey of reclaiming her body and sensuality is very crucial. His understanding and appreciation can also help the woman to reconnect with herself emotionally and physically. And this is going to foster a renewed sense of intimacy and security within their marriage. As I try to round up, ultimately, lingerie transcends its material form, goes beyond just clothes. It becomes a tangible expression of our inner selves and a subtle but powerful language of intimacy within our marriage. When both partners cultivate an awareness and respect for their emotional currents that flows beneath the surface of these intimate garments, it does recognize the intentions, the vulnerabilities, and the desires that each of these things represent. It paves way for deeper love, stronger connection, and profound emotional healing. Let us continue to redefine intimacy, not just as a physical act, but as a holistic experience encompassing elegance, emotional honesty, and profound connection. Debzane Concepts is committed to fostering this deeper understanding of intimacy. Our underwear trade fair is one of our initiatives where we aim to provide a safe and empowering space for couples to explore beautiful and body-affirming lingeries that supports both your physical comfort and emotional connection. No matter your size, we get them. Yes. So come for trade fair. We get that. We invite you to join us in our upcoming trade fair. Our details will be shared. We encourage you to stay on this channel and across all our social media platforms so that you'll be the first to know when the date is posted. Thank you so much for joining me today on this deeper exploration of emotional psychology behind lingerie and marital bonding. As we can see, there is a whole lot, but we just think it's just wear anything. Shebi is sleep now, sleep won't sleep now, or just wear anything, Jerry. No, there are deeper connections to it, and we'll be bringing it your way. Do not worry, we'll help ourselves to know about all of these things. I remain my humble self, Oluwagbemisola Juliana Akinlade-Ogaji. We're encouraging you to see beyond the fabric and recognize the profound emotional threads that connect us together. Until I see you next time in the next episode, stay clean, stay fresh, stay confident, and remember that lingerie goes beyond the fabric. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye.